I would personally prefer if they don't try and introduce like uneven terrain features to the game, because I just feel like it could lead to a lot of inconsistencies, especially with combos, and I kind of feel like we have enough of that in the game already. Let's see what else is going on. What does Scrupman mean? You know, I'm glad someone finally asked. Scrupman is actually an old Swedish word. It's really pronounced Scrupman. And it's one of those where the original meaning has kind of been lost to time, but the earliest records we have of it being used date back to the early 1100s, and they refer to this all-male warrior cult who worshipped the Norse god of strength, Thor, or as he's known in the old language, Thor. And Thor famously had the ability to produce lightning bolts with his hands or by striking his hammer, and these worshippers believed that was a power they could inherit by staying true in their worship and true to their warrior code. Apparently they would gather on hillsides during thunderstorms, hoping to be struck by lightning, and they thought that was proof that somebody had been deemed worthy in the eyes of Lord Thor. The cult of Scrupman kind of faded into obscurity with the Christianization of the European North, alongside all the Norse pagan religions really, but the term itself has resurfaced in modern times in the world of video games of all places, and it refers to a player who specializes in attacking with electricity-based attacks. So you can kind of see the connection. So in terms of Tekken, for example, people who really like, who obsess about, you could even say worship the Electric Wind God Fist. You know, people are very focused on that specific move, even though it's poorly designed and really easy to do. And some players, you know, specialize so heavily in Mishimas that they become very hardcore, you know, die-hard Mishima fans. If you watch Marvel movies, you know this, but the Norse goddess of death was a Hela. So if you are one of these really die-hard Mishima players, you live or die by the Mishima archetype in Sweden, you might refer to yourself as a Hela Scrupman. And I have to say, when I saw Nee's tweet, I was really impressed that he's that knowledgeable about like obscure Norse history. And I decided to get in touch with the professor for Norse studies at the University of Warwick, Dr. John Scrupman, or as he refers to himself, Scrupman John. And his thoughts on the topic were Skabado Bibado Babidi, Skabado Babado Babidi Boo, I'm a Scrup. Oh god, what is this YouTube channel? Joke's on you guys for watching it. I think that's enough YouTubing for me today.